Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. I'm just happy to be back, able to record videos. Got my laptop back yesterday afternoon. I would have recorded some last night, but I was doing some other stuff. But I'm very happy to be back, and let's try to catch up on what's going on in Amberlynn's world. So today, right now, well, we're going to have several today, but at this moment, we have her video titled The Truth About Ozempic, Days 2 to 3, and a vlog. So we're going to get Amberlynn's weigh-in for days 2 and 3, and apparently some truth about Ozempic. Maybe we'll find out if she's still taking it or not. I suspect she's not, because in her last video she told us she was back up to like 496 or something, very close to 500 again. So, yeah, I'm really sad to see that, but hopefully, I don't know. I'm even tired of saying hopefully anymore, because I'm starting to lose hope a little bit. But let's go ahead and hop on in and see what our girl has to say. Alright, right off of the bat here, I see we're on November 4th, so the last video I believe was November 3rd, so I'm glad she's putting dates up. She did say she wanted to be caught up on content by time Vlogmas starts, which I think starts December 1st, doesn't it? Something like that.
Hi, baby Goozy. You
Aww.
like your cat tree right here?
Hey, Rarity.
Yeah.
You can see out the window, too.
We're taking the baby to the vet, because it's nail clipping time.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, are you mad about it? You don't like the vet?
Well, of course, Rarity. Twinkie doesn't want to go to the vet, but Twinkie is looking good. I'm glad to see Twinkie healthier as well. At least Twinkie can stick to a plan.
But they love you. We're currently waiting for the vet technician to come out and greet us, is what they call it. But look at, like, fall is here, folks. I personally love the look of leaves.
It is
on
fall.
the ground. It's just so pretty and peaceful. It's every 3 weeks that we just have like standard appointment to get Twinkie's nails trimmed. Twinkie's quicks on her nails are really long. And I know a lot of you say like, oh my God, you need to like cut her nails. We do. Every 3 weeks, we take her to the vet. We just get it done professionally, because Twinkie, she has a hard time. She's one of those dogs that has like massive anxiety over it. So
I just want to point out, first of all, Amberlynn is wearing her Telfar earrings that she pulled out of her purse last time. And yeah, when I had Bessie, Bessie was declawed, the front declaws, but I am so nervous trimming a cat's claws, because if you go down too far, they'll bleed out if you trim too much. So I prefer to have somebody that knows what they're doing do it. And Bessie hated getting her claws trimmed, and I know some dogs don't care for it either. So yeah, I don't like doing it myself. It makes me nervous.
It's just easier to do it like professionally. But yeah, her quicks are really long, so like her nails are naturally long because you don't cut the quicks. Absolutely not. But we're just waiting to go inside right now.
Yeah.
It should be just like a couple more minutes.
Got some 80s style blue eyeshadow going on today. Hey, Twinkie girl. Hey, pretty puppy. Different harness, it looks like.
So I wanted to open this with you. There's this website called Plum Paper where you can like create your own planner. And I created an 18.
Ah, yes, the planner Amberlynn purchased because she doesn't have enough things to use to plan things.
Month planner that started November 1st. I'm super excited that it came today because it's November 4th. So I'm going to be able to use it. It's a beautiful day to make plans. Yes, it absolutely is. This is what the package looks like. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm so excited. Embarrassingly enough, I am super indecisive. So planning this planner
Shocker.
took me over a month until I finally truly decided on a cover, because there was so many. And wow, this is massive.
That's huge.
There's so many covers you could choose from. And I am without a doubt so glad I chose this one. And you know what's funny about the actual cover? The covers are in like sections. This was in the teacher section, just the cover, not the planner. It was called Class Clown. I feel like anyone could use this cover.
It took you months to decide on that one? Or weeks or whatever you said, days?
Like, I'm no teacher and I'm using it. Look at her. Oh my God. Okay. So November
It's something safe for school. It's not offensive to anybody. It's just some color splotches. That's probably why it's in the teacher section.
2022 all the way to April of 2024. Holy
So it'd be interesting to see what Amber planned for her planner. Her planner plan, if you will. As I do know that it is nice to be able to make your own planner if that is something that you do enjoy using and it helps you when it comes to like scheduling things or keeping track of things, especially at work and whatnot. Um, so I know maybe being able to plan your own, you can put in the sections for things that you want. You know, I need a larger section for notes. I need a place to track my food, to track my workouts. Maybe it has things like that. I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see if she shows us what types of things she put into her planner.
So I just want to show you like what it looks like so you guys can get an idea if it's something that you're interested in. So there are like goals. It's like monthly highlights.
Okay, interesting. Look at goals.
Month, birthdays, events, things to remember. Mini goals to help me achieve this month's goal. Big things happening this month. Monthly phrase to live by. Steps I can take to have a better self-care. Be healthier.
Okay.
Challenge myself. Make myself proud. Wow, this is so nice.
Huh.
You get to choose all of this. Like, it's so freaking awesome. Like, you get to choose the layout if you want times on it or anything like that. And I don't like having times. I'm very much a list person. I don't care what time I do something. As long as I get it done. You can also like edit like things that you want to put in here. So there's so many options, and one of them I did is a habit tracker for each month. So it looks like this. You just put your habits, and then you mark off if you.
I'm doing habit tracking with Frumpy Fits group. We do it weekly, and we have some PDF forms that she made.
Did them or not, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end of each month, you say if you hit your goal, what was the reason for your outcome, the past month in 3 words, wellness scale for happiness, calmness, health, energy, etc. Your favorite thing you did this month, act of kindness, place you went, thing that surprised me, what can I improve on? Like, this is just so, like, this planner is literally perfection. And then another add-on that I decided to add was each month there is a shopping list section.
Huh.
This is literally the most perfect planner I've ever seen, in my opinion. It's like everything.
Well, because you made it.
It's big. It's list worthy.
Well, hopefully it's everything that you need and wanted because you're the one that planned it. So hopefully you would put into it what you need and want. So, I mean, if you designed it and planned it for yourself, I hope that you're happy with it and that it has what you need.
It's beautiful. It's everything I need and more. Okay, guys. So day 2, I weighed in at 495.4. And here I wanted to write it down in my little poster board. It's like a miniature version of a poster board. I wanted a bigger one, but we couldn't find them.
Why don't you put some like pencil lines on there so you're writing straight across? Because you got kind of starting to kind of slope down towards the end.
So, November 4th, 495.4. That means I was down 0.8 overnight, which means to reach my goal in 100 days, well, now 99, I have to still lose 39.2 pounds. So in a future video, I do want to give you guys like keto updates, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, etc., etc. So don't worry, you will be finding that type of content soon.
All right. Folks,
it's time.
Oh, goodness.
Mini brands. I am so excited. I find so much joy in this. All right.
If it makes you happy.
Today we have a little amusement park moment.
A little Connects.
Oh, okay. I've actually never seen this in real life.
Really? You never seen Connects?
2.
They're interesting.
Oh my god. A little Ninja Turtle.
That's actually really cute. Let's see, Blue. It's Leonardo. That's actually really cute, the mini Ninja Turtle.
Turtle. Folks, I watched Ninja Turtle when I was like actual toddler years.
I was
This
young,
is so nostalgic. Wow. Look how tiny. 3. What in the world? It's a little bot.
What's that? The Bot Squad?
The Bot Squad? I've never actually heard of that before, but look how
haven't
cute.
heard of that. The little mini things are kind of cute.
They're just so adorable. I think that's like the main.
So I think that so there are people that do minis and will like make like miniature stuff, like miniature houses and stuff and things. I could see maybe buying a bunch of these mini brands and using these in like your miniature stuff would be something that people might do, um, or like seeking out, you know, miniature stuff to put into your mini stuff. So for some reason that just came to me that somebody might actually use these for a hobby or crafting if they make miniatures.
Reason why I'm like starting to kind of collect these, not gonna lie. And so far, I have no duplicates. 4.
Is that another turtle?
Oh,
Oh, you got
my axe
Raphael.
spoke too soon. Okay, so they are different.
They
this
are
one's
different.
orange or red, and then
It
this
looks
one's
red.
blue.
It
So
looks,
it's not a duplicate.
it
Oh
looks
my
like
god, I have 2
Raphael.
Ninja Turtles now. Number 5, last but not least, is, oh my god, is this like a little camera?
It's a camera.
Zoom Duo?
Huh.
Oh, this is too freaking cute. Look at that tiny camera, folks.
That's
Imagine
funny.
if I vlogged off of that. So here's
It
my
might be
collection
better.
so far. And now we can add the
You
rest.
just dump them in
no
there.
duplicates. That's lucky. Does anyone else get too warm and cozy at home? So they're like, whoop, I need to put on something a little more cooler. Oh yeah.
Okay then, November 5th, all right.
Okay guys, so we're starting today off just straight to the point here. So we're on day 3, which is November 5th. I weighed in at 495.6, which means I have 39.4 to go to reach my goal.
Why does the ink look green at this angle? Maybe it's just the lighting.
By February 11th, which I need to put on this poster board. And as you can see, it is a different poster board. It's because I wrote day 3 on the other one, and then I wrote November 7th. I don't know why. And I was having massive, I don't know, I was going through a perfectionist situation type deal. And
so it is a different piece. It is a different color ink.
And I didn't want to like cross it off. This is sloppy, but there is nothing like crossed off. I just don't want anything crossed off. So I restarted it, and instead of using a marker, I'm just using a pen. Like you guys care. Okay, you guys, so I want to talk a little bit about Ozempic. I feel like in my live stream,
tell us.
I was kind of blindsided. I wanted to talk about it when I was ready. A lot of people were asking in the chat, which I understand because I stopped talking about it. And this is why live streams are kind of hard, because it's like sometimes some topics I don't want to talk about, some I'm not ready to talk about. And it's different to ignore up to 10 times being asked the same question. But when it's more than that, a lot more than that, repeatedly for like an hour on end, it's kind of hard to ignore, unfortunately. When I first started Ozempic, which is something my doctor recommended to me, when I went and saw my doctor, she actually had a few weight loss medicines that I could use, and I chose Ozempic out of like the 3 or 4 that she suggested because I had heard so many good things about Ozempic. She, you know, obviously she knows my health and my health history, all my numbers, etc., etc. And I told her, you know, I was diagnosed with gallstones almost a decade ago from rapid weight loss. I lost 89 pounds. I know those famous 89 lbs. I haven't talked about those in forever.
Yep.
I lost in 6 months. Rapid weight loss is considered 1 to 2 pounds a week over several weeks. If it's happening for months, rapid weight loss. And I had lost 89 pounds in 6 months. So I got gallstones from rapid weight loss. You know, my gallbladder was just under attack constantly. The pain was out of this world. It never got bad enough for me to get surgery. And I always found it so strange that it had to reach a certain stage before you got surgery, because the pain was already just tearing me apart. Like I would rock back and forth. I couldn't stop crying. Like that type of pain is like, it takes away like functions of your brain when you're in that much pain. If you,
I guess it's determined by how much blockage there is. I don't know.
I've had gallstone attacks, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've never given birth.
It hurts.
I sadly don't get to experience that, even though it's something I truly want to experience. But people who have given birth and people who have also had gallstone attacks, they say that gallstone attacks hurt worse than birth. And I'm just like, damn. So anyways, I told my doctor, you know, because she knew about my gallstones and stuff, but she was like just asking me questions. She was like, do you show any more signs of it? Like, when's the last time you had an attack? And it made me realize, wow, I actually haven't had a gallstone attack. I've had maybe like 1 or 2 in the last 3+ years, which is crazy.
Good.
So she was like, well, that means they could have gotten better, and et cetera, et cetera. And she was explaining how a lot of people have gallstones and they don't even know, and they don't even have symptoms and stuff. She was like, let's put you on Ozempic, and if you ever feel like you have any, you know, gallbladder problems, you need to tell me, and you're going to have to get off of it. And I said, okay. And she was like, have you ever had pancreas problems? And I said, unfortunately, yes. It was like 2 years after I found out I had gallstones, I got pancreatitis. She was like, okay, that's not good either. But I, you know, explained to her, like, I haven't felt any pain. It's been years. And, I was just really motivated to, try another weight loss technique, weight loss tool. And I was just really motivated and determined. It was something I really wanted to try. She trusted that I would tell her if I had any issues. And I did tell her. And it was around the same time that they noticed from my CT scans that I have sludge in my gallbladder. So,
sludge in your gallbladder. I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm not familiar with that issue. Yeah, I'll have to look that up and see what it is. So gallbladder sludge seems to be when bile that remains in the gallbladder mixes with chemicals or whatever, like cholesterol and calcium, and it makes a sludge. And it does say that it isn't very common, but it does happen in people that were very overweight and lost weight quickly. So Amberlynn would fall into that category. And it does say here that some of the complications can be gallstones that could cause an obstruction in the bile duct. It could have an inflamed gallbladder, and it can also cause inflammation of the pancreas. So I guess this is something Amberlynn needs to watch out for. But it also does say in another section that it will often disappear on its own, and it doesn't require any intervention. But if it is a recurring problem or whatever, they may want to eat lower fat, low cholesterol, lower sodium. And we know that Amberlynn does eat a lot of sodium.
My doctor told me, okay, you need to stop taking Ozempic. And I had a moment where I was like...
Okay, so her doctor took her off Ozempic. Okay. Interesting.
Can we just give it one more chance? Can we wait until I'm in pain one more time?
Why? Because even when she was taking it, Amberlynn said it wasn't working for her anymore. And she didn't want to up the dosage of it, which would be what would probably make it work better for her, finding the right dosage. So why?
Because I did not want to stop Ozempic. I wanted to keep increasing my dose, and I wanted to see how it would do for me.
Did you really, though?
I just wanted to get to, the highest dose there was. Truly didn't want to let people down. That, I don't know. But I've also gotten questions of people saying, what do you mean rapid weight loss? You didn't lose rapidly. And my doctor explained to me, which you can actually look it up and Google it as well. Rapid weight loss is when you lose 1 to 2 pounds or more a week for weeks on end. And not only did I do that over a decade ago when I first started having gallbladder problems, but I also did that this last year.
Over a decade ago.
I was 106 in 12 months. So when you do the math, that is rapid weight loss. So I don't know why people are, constantly just trying to tell me that my doctor's wrong. I understand doctors aren't perfect. I have recently been misdiagnosed multiple times over the same issue, which is...
Again, I wouldn't say that she was misdiagnosed on that. In my opinion, it was just they were following the trail to figure out what the issue was. They're like, it could be this. Let's check again. Now, I will say that her initial ER visit, when they said, it's back pain, that would be a misdiagnosis. But then after that, it was just following the trail after, okay, let's do this. Okay, it looks like it could be this. Let's do this test to see what it is. And it was just following the path to see what it was.
Quite unfortunate, but I know how I got gallstones because I was there. I did the damn thing. I did lose weight rapidly. And gallstones also are triggered by yo-yo dieting and yo-yo, losing weight, losing, gaining. And you guys know that I definitely suffer from that. But
she does.
It's been so long since I've had, gallbladder pain. And here I am. I was having it and I had to tell my doctor because I want us to have that trust. And as much as I wanted to continue Ozempic, it's just I know I need to just follow what the doctors are telling me to do at this point. And
Absolutely. Amber, I mean, as big as she is, having gallbladder surgery wouldn't be ideal. So it's best to try to avoid that if she can.
I didn't want to tell you guys yet because, I had to process it myself. And I was really, really upset about it. Genuinely, I actually cried about it because I was just damn. I mean, I waited till I got home and I cried about it. It actually made me a little anxious. I had a little mini panic attack. I was truly afraid to even tell you guys because so many of you weren't believing in me and you guys were placing bets on how long she was going to do it and when she was going to give up and all this stuff. And it's just upsetting. So many people expect me to fail because I've failed so many times. And it's just unfortunate that it's my body is...
Well, I mean, what's the best predictor of future behavior? It's your past behavior. And we've seen you try this, try that, try this, and then stop whenever either it doesn't work or it is working, but you just can't stick it out, really, for some things, or you're not doing it correctly, so you think it's not working. I mean, Ozempic, it's hard to do it incorrectly.
Failing me without me even doing anything. Like, it's not my fault that I have lipedema. I feel like I'm having to explain myself so much, but lipedema is not a problem because I'm fat, which is crazy because I feel like a lot of my issues have directly been because of my weight. Something else that people ask me is like, are you health at every size? Why don't you ever blame your weight for your problems? Ma'am, what? I am anti-health at every size, and I will always be anti-health at every size. And
she has always said that she is not health at every size, but she's beauty at every size.
I do know that my weight plays a problem in a lot of my health problems. Also, back to the gallbladder. I did also get some comments about how you can get sludge in your gallbladder from high cholesterol. I know, my doctor also told me that, and my cholesterol is actually normal. Like, I've never had problems with my cholesterol or anything like that, so that's definitely not the thing. Like, I just feel like, oh my god, I just literally feel like I am constantly having to explain myself to people, and I hope that I will get better with that, maybe better with explaining myself and answering questions that frustrate me. I just have been seeing so many people like thinking that they know my health records, and it is so weird. It is so weird.
So, as I've said many times before, Amberlynn is just bad at relaying information to people. She's not good at communicating. So she'll say something wrong and she won't catch it, but other people will and they'll take it and run with it. So she's also many times misrepresented what a doctor has said because either she didn't understand it or that's what she heard because she wanted to hear what she wanted to hear. So there are reasons for that. Now, when it comes to actual health issues, I tend to believe her. But sometimes, like I said before, I don't know if I trust her to relay information accurately 100% of the time.
That might be one of the weirdest things about being part of this community. Like, I am clearly the focal point in this community that I don't know how to get rid of the people who just insinuate that they know my health records. And
well, you're not going to.
I want those people to like either stop or just like go, because I just want love and kindness, and I want me to be kind to you guys. And I just feel like it's not kind when I'm constantly feeling like I'm answering hate, and it's just time that like I stand up for myself to a certain degree. Obviously there's just so much drama all the time.
Well, whenever you lecture your audience and call that standing up for yourself, it's a little much. I mean, you're not going to please everyone all the time, as I've said before, and you just got to do what you want to do. And if people don't believe you, they don't believe you, whether what you're saying is true or not.
So many lies that people say about me and things that I just find absolutely ridiculous. Like, but then there's things that are important to me, and my health has become very important to me lately, and it's something that I'm like passionate about. I'm passionate about
your health, really,
and it's so hard to do. And like, so many people just have the wrong idea of me, or they're like assuming things, and people start believing the assumptions. Like, that is literally what reaction channels create. Like, they're
not all of us
creating a place for this to continue, and I don't know. They don't care. I probably shouldn't care, but I do care. I do care. Like, I want to be happy, and right now, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the community that is surrounding me. I'm not.
You haven't been happy with the community around you for a long time, and you've said many times that you did not create this community when in fact you did. So, don't know what to tell you.
And I'm having a hard time trying to be myself and share what I truly want to share with the people who support me, like truly support me. I don't know. I'm rambling. I need to stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to figure it out. I don't know. So right now we're just kind of going with the flow. And if there's things I feel like I need to answer, then I'm going to do it. The people who watch me and support me, love me, and actually like me as a person, like, I love you. And you guys know that, like, I never have any ill intent towards you guys. And I don't mean to rant all the time or like clear up rumors. If that frustrates anyone, then I'm truly sorry. I just, in my heart, I feel like I have to do this right now. You know,
I will say once a rumor starts, it just takes legs and runs until she's able to either dispel it or it's proven to be true. I mean, so that is something that does happen quite a bit. You'll get one person planting that little nugget, and then and then other people take it and run with it.
Certain things that I just want to clarify or say, because there has been so many rumors from years ago that I just let build up, and now those rumors are real to people. And it's like, if I can just nip it in the butt, then I want to do that.
Bud. Nip it in the bud. Oh. Well, okay. That was another abrupt ending. With just a little thanks for watching. Yeah. So Amber stopped taking Ozempic, and according to her, it's because her doctor told her to, because it was giving her gallbladder issues. I'll have to take her word for that, because I don't know one way or the other. I'll have to look up and see what sludge in your gallbladder is, and if Ozempic, if one of the side effects could possibly be gallbladder issues, because apparently it could be. If her doctor told her, if you start having gallbladder issues again, let me know. So I don't know why it took her so long to tell us that, because if it's like, hey, yeah, my doctor told me to stop taking this because it's causing problems with my gallbladder, I have to stop taking Ozempic. I do wonder if she is going to try a different weight loss medication, so that will be interesting to see. And yeah, she's 495 point, what was it, 2? So I don't know. I guess we'll see, folks. I guess we'll see. We'll see if the keto is still doing its thing, if she's still doing the keto. I know eventually she does stop that. I'm not sure which video that is, but I think I saw a video title from her pop up saying she quit keto or something. So that will be upcoming. But that's all I have for you today. So let me know what you think down below. Give me a like, subscribe, share if you want to share for some reason. Reach out and say hey on Instagram if you want to. I have my link down below. Let me know your YouTube name so I don't think you're a creeper. And happy Thanksgiving. And until next time, be safe and take care.